Hi, my name is Jamie Stolarz and I'm a registered and licensed dietitian. Today we'll make curry tuna salad sandwich. Let's begin. You'll need a few basic ingredients. First, we'll start out with our whole wheat, 100% whole wheat bread. We have a can of chunk-like tuna, some golden raisins, extra virgin olive oil, curry powder, sea salt, half a tomato, celery, onion, and some lettuce. First thing we'll need to do is drain our tuna. So you'll use a can opener and open your tuna and hold the lid of the tuna on top and drain it. You can see here that the tuna is already drained. Next, we'll chop our veggies. So you'll use a half a tomato and just chop it into small pieces. This is a great recipe to use for lunchtime. You could pack it on the go or just make it for a lunch at home on the weekend. Tuna is one of those foods that is a healthy, heart-healthy fish. It has the omega-3s in it. There's not too many foods with omega-3s, so it's good when we can find one that we like and it's inexpensive. All right, so we have our tomatoes chopped into bite-sized pieces. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, just pieces that will fit in your sandwich. Next, we'll cut the ends off our celery and discard the ends, and we'll thinly slice up some of this celery here. We're adding some veggies to our tuna salad to give it a little bit of a crunch and some flavor, and to also add some nutrients into it. Our tomatoes have lycopene. The celery is very low in calories, so that looks like enough here. And we'll add some onions for our prebiotics. You can see here we're adding a lot of color too. We have the whites, the greens. This will be nice to add to our sandwich to give it a little bit of vibrant color. Alright, so now that we have our veggies, what we're going to do is get a bowl and we'll scoop some of our tuna into a bowl. We'll use about a half a can of tuna. Tuna is very lean too. There's not much fat. It's very high in protein. We'll add some of our veggies here. And we'll stir those in a little bit. Next, we're going to add some raisins. And there's different types of raisins. You can use the typical black raisins. You can use golden raisins for a little bit of color. Also, the golden raisins have a little bit more antioxidants than the typical raisins at the grocery store. So we'll add some golden raisins here. Next, we'll add some olive oil to hold it together. This is extra virgin olive oil we're adding. And this will help all the ingredients to stick together. And lastly, we'll add some of our spices. We have curry powder here. Curry powder has turmeric, which is an antioxidant, very powerful. This is going to add a lot of color and flavor to our tuna salad and make it something that's special that you can make at home. Now we'll add just a dash of sea salt. The tuna already has some sodium in it, so we don't want to add too much. We'll stir it up, mix in our veggies and our spices, make sure it's evenly coated. And if we want, we can add a little bit more curry powder just to give it an extra boost of color. Stir that in. Tuna's great to have at home because it's shelf stable before you open it, so you can keep it in your pantry for a really long time. Alright, so you can see here we have a nice blend of our ingredients. We'll use our 100% whole wheat bread. You can store your bread in the freezer to prolong the shelf life. You want to make sure the bread's already sliced, like this one here, so that way when you take it apart it's easier. So next we'll add our tuna salad to a slice of our bread here. And we're going to add a little bit of lettuce on top. You can use a whole piece of lettuce or you can shred it. It's up to you, but it adds a little bit of can use just depending on what's on sale at the grocery store and what your taste preferences are. So we have a little bit of shredded lettuce to add on top of our tuna salad. We'll put that on top, add our other slice of bread, and there you go, we got a sandwich. Let's dig in and give it a try. Let's see here. We have our tuna salad sandwich. It's the curry powder that makes this tuna unique, and also the raisins. It's very flavorful, and it's a great lunch to have. You could pack some fruit and a cheese stick along with it and make it a balanced meal and incorporate all 5 food